Hi, my name's Greg Heaton. I'm the East Coast Regional Sales Manager for Mate Precision Technologies. We're here at the third day at the EASTEC Machine Tool Show, and I'm going to show you a few features on our zero-point work holding systems. We offer a full family of 52 and 96 zero-point vises, bases, and then we also have tombstones, pyramids, and risers. Some things we do a little differently. We started the product line originally from punch and die about 5 years ago. Our vises, for a sample here, we have the patented quick exchange jaw. In other models, you have to completely take the pushers off, realign them, put another set of jaws on, but the interplay between the 45-degree angle on the pusher and is separate from the top tooling or the jaw. What this allows us to do is for every pound of grip force that is applied to your work holding or your part, gives you half a pound of downward force, helping to eliminate jaw lift. Top tooling can be a carrier, a soft jaw, a hard jaw, or an engineered solution to hold a multitude of parts and styles. With zero-point work holding, it's all controlled by the base. When you say zero point, it really has to do with the base. Bases come in rounds, squares, and rectangles, and your vises interplay between a 52mm bolt pattern or a 96mm bolt pattern, and then interplay to the base. This gets mounted in your machine one time. There is a concentric center for probing and locating, and then from there you can change between all your top tooling and work holding. Your top tooling mounts in and out of the machine, 90% decrease in setup time, all hand actuated. 52 system goes on in either orientation. If it's specific to your parts, you can pin it to location with the pokey yoke system. Traditionally, the bases are a smooth ground surface for flatness, and we went with a 4-pad system and a ball lifter. When you take two precision ground surfaces, traditionally a smooth base on the bottom of a vise and a smooth surface on the vise, they tend to vacuum or seal together. And with our system here, we have some spring-loaded ball bump-offs to help push the vise off whenever you need to change top tooling, so they don't need to pry them apart or mar the surface. Everyone else's system runs on some sort of spring, air, cam interplay to actuate around the studs. On our proprietary base, we use a lollipop system underneath, which concentrically pulls to center around the studs. This gives you 5,000 pounds of grip force around the pull studs to eliminate separation with milling operations. Also, if you ever have a problem or an issue, you can self-service this yourself within a few minutes. We also do dual right angles. So in a 5-axis machining center or a palletized system, if you need to increase your work holding capacity, you can put multiple versions of top tooling or vises on each side. We also use a pallet system. Sometimes conventional vises or clamping systems are not adequate. Well, then you can make your own custom palletized system for whatever part you may need, and then you can quickly change in and out your multitude of machines or bases. Another nice feature that's relatively new, came out maybe about a year ago, is the ER collet chuck. You're like, well, why do you want a stationary ER collet chuck? We're finding that in very expensive exotic materials, that the ER system, round stock, is less expensive than square stock. Also, with something like this in the world of turn milling, which is traditionally a lathe, you can now do round work in your mill and interpolate all your features. And another key point there, this is very popular where most of all your operations are done on a part, and they're called tabbing, and then when it's completed, you would break it off. This is what our pisher looks like. And this part here is made on our own collet chuck in our facility with the tabbing feature. So when this part is fully, completely machined and it's completed, we simply break it off and then throw away the leftover stud. Our vises also come ready for a center jaw. The center jaw simply goes in location here, and then it's 2 cap screws through the bottom. With a center jaw, you always might have some variance between materials. So the center jaw has either 2 or 3 millimeters of float to compensate. And our lead screw has a titanium carbon nitride coating similar to an end mill, has a trapezoidal thread so that swarf, debris, and chips can't get galled or put in between the lead screw and the pusher. Our vises have several features around the vise to help you mount in your machine. Some of these can be direct mounted without a base, but we have toe clamps on all our vises. We have cleat access up front if you have robotics for loading in and out of the machine. We have tool stops, part stop, threaded features in the jaws, and also in and around the vise. All the channels are sloped for coolant, swarf, or debris runoff, and we have drain holes on each side of the vise as well. Thank you for stopping by our booth.